You won't believe we were halfway through April already, and it's another fresh morning. It's about 6-7 degrees and it's supposed to stay like that all day, and cloudy, so I actually don't mind that at all. It saves products baking on. Today we're going to be looking at my cousin's E250 Mercedes. We're going to give it that a full detail, getting rid of some swirl marks and a few light scratches, and generally giving it a tidy up. He's had this about 6 months now. It's a 64 plate, I believe, so that makes it almost 7 years old, 8 years old maybe now. Time flies. So yeah, we're going to be going over that. I think as well, I've not decided on what products I'm going to be using, but thinking about it, this is my first black car in a long time, and it also makes a change from doing all the big high vehicles that I've had over the past few details that you've seen on this channel. You know, like the SVR, the Puma, the Q3. Even the Corsa was a higher roof line than this vehicle. And thinking again, actually, as I say that, the last couple of black cars was a Mercedes AMG A45 and a Mercedes E250, I think. And on that Mercedes E250, I think it was that, we tested these out. So these are the turtlewax black range that they sent about a year or so ago. It's the Hybrid Solutions ceramic acrylic range. So we've got the black polish and the black spray wax. And if you remember, these did make a difference. So if you've not seen that video, I'll put a link to that up there now, and it'll be in the description below as well, so you can watch it after this. And basically on that video, it was a work collie. She had a A-class in black, and it did look a lot different. It made it look a lot blacker than it was. So yeah, I think the plan then will be, I've got it for the full weekend, is we'll give it a full machine polish. We'll use the UDOS 5-in-1 machine polish. I'll give you some more information on that later. I'm not yet sure on what pad and polish combination. We'll figure that out later on today. And then tomorrow we'll finish it off with this Turtle Wax Black range. As always, we'll have some giveaways as well at the end. Again, I've not yet decided what I'll be giving away, so make sure you stick around for that to find out. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you're subscribed, and let's dive into the detail.
She walks alone inside her head, but there's no time to think of all the things she said. Too young to die, too old to fly. It's pretty bad, this life, but I will love you every day that passes by. A faulty glimmer in her eye as she glides into the night, with no shadow by your side, but everything'll be alright.
I hope you enjoyed the intro there, the little montage, and for regular viewers, you may notice that the music has lyrics to it this time. We'll get onto that in just a moment. First of all though, we're going to start off with the wheels. So as always, give them a rinse down first of all to get most of the surface dirt off there. Now my cousin had washed this about a week before he brought it to me, so it weren't all that dirty. Next up, we're going to be using Garage Therapy's One Wheel Cleaner in a Acrylic spray, and this is diluted down 1:100. It's one of my favourite wheel cleaners of the last couple of years. It's an amazing product and it's really highly dilutable as well. And especially on well maintained wheels, you can just put this in a pump sprayer and it's very economical and it will last you a long time. So whilst that's dwelling away on the wheels, we're going to go around the tyres with all-purpose cleaner and a stiff tyre brush and just scrub these. So we've done videos before on how to properly clean your tyres and wheels. Make sure you check that out. We'll basically just scrub your tyres until the foam turns white, and then you know they're nice and clean. Then with the deep barrel wheel brush, make sure you get into the barrels of the wheels first of all and give those a thorough good cleaning. So although you don't see them, that's where a lot of the iron will build up. And then with a smaller brush, concentrate on the faces of them before finally giving it a rinse down. So for snow foam then, we're using Sub-Zero from Easy Car Care. Now you may remember a review video I did about 2 years ago. I didn't really rate this product as much, so I'm trying it again, but this time double the dilution ratio. So usually I would go at a 10:1 mix on snow foams. However, this is diluted down 5:1. So basically 400 ml of water to 100 ml of snow foam solution. So that's not the greatest dilution compared to a lot of its competitors, but hey, I wanted to try this again and give it another chance. And yeah, this is how I find you get the thick solution. Also, I'm using the MJJC snow foam cannon to apply this, which we've covered before on a couple of previous videos. So whilst we look at some shots where it's soaking away, then the music, this is by my cousin and his band. They are called The Crooks, so a little bit of advertising just while we go through this. So he's not paying me to say this, by the way. It's, you know, family, of course you're going to say it. But yeah, I know a few people, in fact the missus walked in the other day and thought it was actually Oasis, and you can't deny they've got that little bit of similarities to them. So the Just based, you can check them out on Spotify. I'll put a link in the description below. But as I said, they're called The Crooks, and yeah, check them out on Spotify and any other good music service. And yeah, let's crack on with the rest of the detail. With the wash stage and decontamination all done, I decided to rinse the car down one final time and just show you what protection's on here. And as you can see, flat as anything, there is absolutely nothing on here. So next up, it's on to drying the car. So we're using the Blow Air GT. You can get this from Clean and Shiny. I've had this now for probably about 6 months. Absolutely love this, and to me it's essential, especially for blowing out the door shuts, the grills, the mirror surrounds, and all of that, all the key water traps. You don't want any dribbles of water coming down, especially mid polishing. So yeah, highly recommend this. We'll finish drying the car and get onto the polishing stage.
A message in a bottle lying in the sand, written by the girl with the shaky hand. I hope you know I understand. This time I show you what I see.
So onto the polishing stage then, we're going to be using the turtlewax ceramic acrylic black polish. And I got this about a year ago, in fact, and I used this on a black A-class at the time. So yeah, we're going to be using that because I know it does really add some extra blackness, some extra clarity as well, and it's also capable of removing swirls. It does have cutting abilities as well, so it's not just a product to mask and make a car look blacker. It does cut, but the extra black polish in there just, yeah, it seems to add a little bit of something else to the paintwork. So make sure you check out the full review we did on this last year. Again, I'll put a link to that up top and in the description. Machine wise then, I've got two machines on the go here. So we've got a smaller spot pad on the Meguiar's G220, and for the larger cutting work I'm going to be using the Lake Country UDOS, the 5-in-1 machine polisher. So I was hoping to get around the entire car on the P2 setting, which is a 15mm thrower. I was hoping I could do some cutting and refining on that all in one go. However, a lot of the areas had some hidden defects when you get into it, so I was actually doing some heavy cutting on the P3 setting, which is a 21mm, and then finishing off with the P1. So as we go through this then, I will try and highlight some defects, but after we've done the bonnet, I went around filming all of the defects, a lot that my cousin mentioned to me. So there's obvious scratches on the bonnet, on the boot lid, on the top of the rear bumper, which he did himself, getting out his guitar, I think he said. But there's lots of other defects that I just find as I'm working around the car. There looks like stitching marks at one point where there's been like an open wound. There's bumps and ripples in parts of the car. There's some deep scratches, there's some fading, there's even some overspray, and you can see the tape marks. So the lesson here is don't travel about 200 miles to view a car and then buy it when it's raining. So he has admitted it does look perfect in the rain. However, as we all know, a wet car does hide a lot of the defects. But anyway, he's trying to get this perfect. The bonnet and boot lid are probably going to get resprayed at some point, because unfortunately some of those defects are far too gone to be able to correct with this combo, or with any combo for that matter. Also, another small update on the car. So you may have noticed the condition of the alloys. Yeah, he's ordered a set of new 19-inch alloys from the current model AMG. So he's got them on ordered. In fact, I think he's waiting for the tyres to be fitted to them. So they'll be replacing these ones that are heavily curbed. So yeah, not too much attention was paid to the alloys earlier in this video.
On green, but I just can't roll away. My eyes are getting hazy. It feels so very lazy once again. And I know you're staring at me, but this is not the right time or the place. Gonna bite it the wrong way, but time has done its thing and now we're both okay. I seem to get this feeling that I can't explain each and every day, but never mind. The lifetimes fade away and they change all the time. Remember, things are easy, don't get left behind. The lifetimes fade away and they change all the time. Remember, things are easy, don't get left behind. Place again, and I'm thinking what to say. My car's on idle. I know I should, but I just can't get away. Our eyes are getting hazy. We feel so very lazy once again. What you're thinking, it'll never be the right time or the place. Said enough, I've had enough. We're gonna bite it the wrong way, but time has done its thing and now we're both okay. I seem to get this feeling that I can't explain each and every day. But never mind, 'cause lifetimes fade away and they change all the time. Remember, things are easy, don't get left behind.
That's pretty much it for day one then. So we've got the bonnet, roof and boot lid polished. All the driver's side and the rear end is all polished. So that just leaves tomorrow to polish the passenger side and front bumper. So it's just sort of spitting then. I'm just going to grab all the machines in and lights and everything, get all the electrics back inside, have something to eat, and then later on this evening probably bring the foot mats in and do some like in the garage kind of work later on, just to get ahead for tomorrow. Before we cut into tomorrow's footage, I just want to mention the condition of this paint. It is shocking. As I said, my cousin's owned this 6 months. He's probably not done anything to it, but the more I go around it, the closer I get, the more I see wrong with it. So it looks like someone's probably, I'm guessing, maybe sprayed a wheel or a caliper, and you can see where they put tape on the front wing to possibly stop any overspray. Don't know what they've done there, but you can see where the tape marks have been. You can see overspray. You can see little nibs in nearly every panel. These deep scratches which look like they've then been filled in or sprayed over. I don't know. It's just, yeah. So he's come in to get basically an enhancement, get rid of most of the swirls. Unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of random deep scratches still remaining, but I'm going to do the best that I can. There's a lot of dull and flat paintwork as well. My cousin also thinks it's been, you know, its life has been basically through the tunnel car washers or the splash and dash car washers. And it looks like some chemical etching in places, and as I said, this part of the paintwork is dull as well, and not just from possible overspray, just dull, flat, no reflections, just, yeah. Anyway, so tomorrow I'm going to finish the passenger side and the front bumper off, and then I'll probably go around some of the other areas again and see if I can refine anything else, see if I can make anything else better than it already is. So I've done the best I can so far, but yeah, we'll see what we can do tomorrow, so cut back to tomorrow's footage.
Do you know that I'm my friend? I don't understand their hands. They only turn when I'm not looking. Keep searching around this place, reaching for someone so I can relate. We don't know when the clock stops turning. Oh, Father Time, speaking wisdom into my mind. Tell me stories of all that are great. Cherish these days before it's too late.
Day two then, and with the rest of the polishing work done, it was time just to give the car a final rinse down, just remove any polishing dust and any pollen and stuff that's settled on the car overnight on the other side of the vehicle. And I just wanted to show a little bit of what the ceramic acrylic polish offers in terms of a little bit of protection. You can see the snow foam here is beading up well. So yeah, just by using this polish on its own, you're going to get a little bit of protection out of it as well. Of course, we then dry the car once again with the Blow Air GT. So as you can see, it looks like it's quite a sunny day, and it was. However, every now and again, every couple of hours, we'd get a quick sprinkle of rain or a little bit of sleet. So once the first shower had passed, I thought now's the time to get the protection laid down. So again, we're using the turtlewax ceramic acrylic black wax, and just like the polish, this is going to stain whatever microfiber you use. So here what I'm doing, I'm applying a couple of sprays to half the bonnet, work that in with one side of the microfiber and then fold it over to a clean dry side and then buff that off, and just basically work in this kind of manner all the way around the vehicle. So a door will probably need 3 sprays, but yeah, you only need 2 to 3 sprays depending on the size of the panel, and just work that in a little bit like a wax. You can let it buff to a haze and then just buff that off to reveal a high glossy shine. We'll take a look at the end at some of the beading and water behaviour from this, but we'll crack on with this and then the trim work as well.
We're destined to be who we are. Never doubt what's in the stars. Life's a game and we all choose to play. Oh, Father Time, speaking wisdom into my mind. Tell me stories of all that are great. Cherish these days before it's too late. If you could turn the hands yourself.
So for the tyres and trim then, we're using Dodo Juice Black Matter, and this is one of the new products as part of their recent refresh of their brand, and it's one that I'm absolutely loving at the moment. It's not greasy, it lasts for a long time. I've had a good couple of weeks out of this on my tyres and they're still looking fresh now, so I decided I'm going to use it on this car. And then for the bright work around the windows and whatnot, I decided to go ahead and use Dodo Juice's Motley Blue. It's a liquid base metal polish, and yeah, I do like to use the liquid base when I'm doing that kind of work, so use a little bit of that on the corner of a microfiber, and again with the clean end of the microfiber, buff that to a high shine. We'll take a look at some after shots, and then we'll get onto the beading and then back in the garage.
Would you hold on to your world? Would you change what you had done? Or just move on and accept what we've become? If you could turn the hands yourself, would you hold on to your world? Would you change everything that you've done? Or just move on and accept what we've become in time.
So there we have it then, that's the car all done and dusted then. And one thing just to mention to you guys, that quote without ever seeing a car first, this is the reason why you go out and see the car beforehand. So yep, I didn't, but it's a family member's, so I'm not too fussed really, done the best that I can in the time given. But yeah, every panel had something wrong with it, so it looks like there's been a lot of paint repairs, bodge jobs and all of that over the years. And I said my cousin's had this 6 months. He's probably going to get the bonnet and the boot lid resprayed at some point. He's also got a brand new set of alloys to go on it as well, some 19-inch AMG but from a newer year. I'll put a picture to that up there now actually. So yeah, this, you know, a car can hide all sorts of surprises, especially once you've given it a clean and everything and you come around to the polishing stage and you just, yeah, you see all of these kind of marks basically. But anyway, I think we can agree it does look a whole lot better, and we're just waiting for him to come and collect it. Whilst we do that, we're going to draw some products out. So again, we've got some giveaways, and in this video we're giving away the triple wax car polish and the triple wax liquid carnauba wax as well. So a polish and wax, we've just done a how to wax video using a paste wax, but the process is similar to a liquid wax as well. So I'll put links to the how to polish and how to wax videos up here and in the description below. It's snowing again, so to be in with the chance of winning these then, all you need to do is make sure you like this video and make sure you are subscribed to this channel as well. Just leave a comment below just saying why we should pick you, and just let us know whereabouts you are in your detailing experience? Are you just starting out? Have you been doing this for years? Or are you just a keen driveway enthusiast? So yeah, just leave that comment below and we'll pick a winner at random. Also make sure to check us out on Instagram as well at Detailing World Official, and for the behind the scenes, I'm on there as Randomly Set. As always, hope you've enjoyed this video, and as I say, if you're not subscribed, make sure you click this icon just here to subscribe. We'll also put a video here and here that we think you might enjoy. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this, and we'll see you in the next one.